Hi guys, so this is part 2 to the Osteopath session I had last Saturday, which was March the 18th. So the last video was just talking about the beginning of the session beforehand and the actual session itself. But when he basically opened up all of my chakras and any blocked energies that were there, at the end I was like kind of testing what my body could do on the massage bed. And I was like wiggling like a snake with my spine like this. And he was like, yeah, so basically now you've got a snake, which is like a yogic way of, another way of saying energy. My snake's not very shiny at the moment, but here's my yoga snake. And now you can fly with that energy, but you have to stay grounded. And you can still fly being grounded. So anyway, I was testing my snake out. So then I slowly sat up, but not as slowly as I had done in past sessions. And you can see I've done other videos on past sessions that I've done with Emmanuel and how that went, because they were completely different to this one. They're always different. So he kind of put his hands on both my shoulders to settle me in the new position and for me to find my new axis with my spine and my new equilibrium. And I put my feet on the ground and kind of pretty much immediately felt strong and ready to walk. He asked me to focus on my physical sensations in my body and the feelings of my feet, like connecting with the floor. And I could feel that right from the top of my head all the way in one line I was connecting with the earth. So that felt really amazing, and I just felt really strong. And I could walk quite fast, and I was like, you know, my chest was open and felt really good. I had no blocks or diversions. So then we did some bouncing, which I've done before with him. And your arms, because you've just had work done, basically your arms, it's almost like they come out slightly of the sockets of your shoulders just because you're so relaxed, and you have this kind of fizzing kind of like electricity going down your arms when you bounce down with your energy, and it feels really, really weird. And it actually carried on happening for a couple of days after the session. We talked about chanting, and I did a little bit in front of him, so did he, just kind of ah sound. And because I was already so open, just doing it like once, it kind of, what's the word, ignited even more my base chakra straight down low. And it was like too much to handle, too much sensation. I didn't quite know what to do with it, so straight away I went forward in a like full-on forward bend. That's what my body wanted to do. And I didn't stay there for that long. I was like, well, I still feel odd, so I sat on the ground. So I just really felt like that was what I needed to do. I just kind of connected my bum with the earth, basically, and then stayed there for a while he carried on talking to me, just to kind of come round. So that obviously wasn't the right moment to bring that into the mix, as it were. So he reminded me near the end of the session that I had something really powerful and strong going on in my throat chakra in this region, and it's something that I need to kind of look out for, because you know, I don't want it to keep re-blocking up, so I've got to work on it. That's the thing I've got to work on. So he said, where's it gone? So when I sit in a relaxed position, or I'm meditating, or you know, whatever I'm doing, try and have this awareness of my throat, of my tongue, of my upper palate, and my jaw, and keeping that whole area really relaxed as much as I can. I told him about a meditation that I had where I'd seen spirals as a vision in front of me with my eyes closed, when I was feeling very zen and calm. And we talked more about spirals in a physical sense. And he said that spirals can be really, really powerful in yoga. And so he showed me how you can do it standing. But he said that for you, probably at the moment, I'd try and focus on doing spirals sitting down. And I've been doing that for over a week now, and I want to do maybe 3 videos on spirals, just because, yes, they're really powerful and can be really intense and can be transformational, I would say. And it's not something to do willy-nilly, kind of just try it out, because I think if you're unstable energetically or emotionally or mentally, then you don't want to do it wrong. So I'm saying that now. But I want to do some videos on that because I think it's really amazing and could help lots of you guys if you get, what do I want to say, if people say, okay, it's okay, I think you could go ahead and try this, that I think it's something that you could work with, but I want you to get advice first, because it's really amazing stuff that's not to be taken lightly. So just before I left, he said I've got to keep stoking my inner fire, to keep feeding it and nourishing it, and also to share it with others, which I am trying to do. It's not always easy, I must say. He suggested that he could give me a yoga session where he shows me more specific techniques on how to keep building up the fire within me. And I personally think that'd be a great idea, so I'd love to do that with him next. So yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have had osteopath sessions that are at all anything like that, but I always thank, with all of my being, Emmanuel for what he does and how he heals me, because I don't know anyone else that would do what he can do. And it's really great, I think, when you can find someone that you connect with and what they give you really helps what you're going through. So I wish that for everyone, to find someone that can really help you heal as well. So my next video, what shall it be about? I've written so many down. I'm going to talk about my week since that session that I've just spoken about, because all sorts has happened, and I think it might be interesting for you to find out. So I'll see you soon. Bye.